We all know we need to save money to improve our financial lives for a better future. But if I tell you that in order to improve my financial life and to be happy, I spend money on specific purchases that give me a positive ROI or return on investment. I like to be intentional with how I spend my money. It would usually fall into the following 4 buckets of reason: wealth, health, relationships, and something that simply makes me happy. In most cases, I would say 2 out of the 4 reasons would apply when choosing where to spend my money. Today, I'll be going over the 7 areas of purchases I like to make on an ongoing basis in order to maximize the value of my money and help me lead a better life. So let's get started. The first area that I like to spend my money is where it helps me evoke creativity and productivity, which helps in turn increase my wealth and happiness. For example, contrary to what many people might say about saving money on coffee, cafes are actually one of the few places that I don't hold back spending money on. Now hear me out. I like to spend money on places that evoke creativity, and nice coffee shops are one of them. These cozy spaces are my go-to for YouTube brainstorming and scripting by giving me inspiration in a new environment that also helps me be twice as productive. While I can work from home and I can make coffee from home, which I do on most days, I find that you just need a different scenery every once in a while to bring out a different part of you. And if you were to compare the costs of going to a coffee shop compared to a co-working space, it actually tends to be a lot more affordable and flexible. So while I would never take out coffee because otherwise I can just make coffee at home, I like to spend money on going to nice coffee shops to help evoke creativity and productivity. The second area I like to spend my money on is on shared memories and experiences. And this helps with my relationships and increase my happiness. If you were to ask me what I would like as a gift, I would always answer with an experience over any physical gift. This would be the same when getting gifts for close family members and friends. This can be anything from going to a pottery class together, a camping trip, a nice dinner, to a full-on trip. I find that sharing an experience with someone you care about gives you a chance to foster a deeper connection by facilitating meaningful conversations as well as creating memories and pictures that last a lifetime. The third area I like to spend my money on is the potential to create more income. And of course, this helps with increasing my wealth and happiness. When I tend to make bigger purchases, I like to ask myself if there is a potential to generate income from it. For example, for me, buying a camera, a phone, and a laptop all helps me generate income through my business and YouTube channel. In this instance, I don't hold back on buying quality products as I know that my investment in them will help produce better outputs, which in turn results in helping me make more money. If I do want to make bigger purchases because it's something that I simply enjoy, then I ask myself whether it can help me potentially generate income in the future. I've gotten into camping in the past year and decided to invest in camping equipment. And for those who are not familiar, camping gear can be quite pricey and can cost thousands of dollars. After much thought, I decided to start a second YouTube channel that documents my camping and travel experiences. And in this way, I'm investing in the long term to grow my second channel and create additional sources of income in the future. The fourth area that I like to spend my money on is outsourcing my weaknesses. And this helps increase my wealth and happiness. To be honest, this is a mindset that I personally had to overcome. Instead of thinking I have to do everything myself, I thought of areas in my life that I don't really enjoy doing and that someone else can do better and faster. Because in turn, I realized that this would help me save my time and energy. For me, I've outsourced my editing on my YouTube videos since 2 years ago. And this has helped me save at least 7 hours per video. Not to mention that my editor does a much better job than me, who has no background in video editing. In the meantime, I can focus my time on what really moves the needle, such as the research, the brainstorming, scripting, and filming process, which is something that only I can do. Alternatively, if you find yourself super busy and stressed, think of areas in your life where you can spend a little to give you a peace of mind. Maybe it's getting your house cleaned or getting your groceries delivered, having your meal prepped, having a virtual assistant. Whatever it may be, if the cost to delegate is less than what you can generate in income in the same amount of time, then consider outsourcing. The fifth area that I like to spend my money on are on tools and apps that makes good habits easy. And this helps with increasing my wealth. If it can make my life easier and it helps me build good habits, then I won't hesitate to purchase that tool. And this can be anything from gadgets to even apps. Something that I use religiously is my Kindle. I cannot live without my Kindle. And the reason being is because I have dozens of books at my fingertips in a slim piece of technology. I can read in the dark and I don't need to deal with heavy pages when reading. And I also don't need to haul around multiple books with me everywhere that I go. I can even highlight phrases that really resonate with me and then send a summary of my highlights to my email. I also like to think it's environmentally friendly. And on the theme of being green, I recently purchased a Rocketbook, which is a reusable notebook which you can organize by taking pictures and uploading to the cloud. I previously had the issue of scribbling random notes across multiple notebooks and then recycling it when the pages are used up. Now I just carry around the Rocketbook and then wipe pages that I don't need anymore and then upload important notes to the cloud. Other apps that I've been enjoying lately is Audible. When I can't simply sit down and read a book, I prefer to listen to one when I'm on a walk with my dog Lucky or doing chores around the house. I find consuming knowledge across different platforms helps me stay interested and retain more information. I also can't forget ChatGPT. I use it like my virtual assistant, helping me proofread scripts, give me ideas for outlines or organize data, as well as help me research certain topics. So if there are areas where you feel can be improved, a quick research on a gadget or an app can really help you save time and energy. The sixth area where I like to spend my money is where you spend most of your time. And this helps with my health and happiness. I like to invest my money on a few big items around the house, and they all relate to places where you spend the most amount of time. It's also one of those things where you buy once and cry once because it will actually save you money in the long run by investing in high quality things upfront. So where do you spend most of your time? If you sleep 8 hours a day, you spend 33% of your time on a bed. If you work 8 hours a day, you spend 33% of your time on a chair and a desk. And if you like to relax by watching TV or reading a book, you will definitely spend a few hours on a sofa. So why not buy good quality furniture that will help you be well rested, improve your posture, and help you be more comfortable? All of this will help you elevate your mood, productivity, and potentially save you on physiotherapy costs later down the road. The seventh area that I like to spend my money on is on my physical and mental health. And of course, this helps with my health and happiness. Perhaps one of the most important areas where you can invest your money on is your health. Both your physical and mental well-being. Ask yourself, would you rather have all the money in the world but be in poor health, or be healthy and have the world as your oyster? Health can be one of those things that you take for granted, but the moment you are sick, even something as minor as a cold, it will immediately affect the quality of your day-to-day life and put everything on hold until you can get better. I prefer to prevent rather than to treat, so I like to invest both time and money on myself by staying active and eating healthy. I enjoy working out outside the home and investing in activities that are fun to me, so I like to buy gym memberships and to take tennis lessons. I believe what you put in your body is also very important, so I try to buy organic produce whenever I can, as well as free-range eggs, as well as supplements that fill in the gaps in my diet. Equally, or perhaps more important, is your mental health. This can be anything from a meditation app to taking therapy sessions when you need some external help. Being your best state, both physically and mentally, will undoubtedly help you perform your best at work, with your relationships, and most importantly, with yourself. So don't be afraid to invest in self-care, as I believe it produces the best return on your investment. There you have it. 7 areas I like to spend my money on to not only improve my financial life, but to be happy. I don't think there is a perfect formula for spending and saving for each individual person. I personally just try to be intentional with my money, so it serves me the best when it comes comes to my wealth, health, relationships, and happiness. I'm curious to know where you like to spend your money. Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed my video today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!